This is a stunning reversal for two companies that were, until recently, partners. Back in 2024, Apple and OpenAI entered into a high-profile partnership and integrated ChatGPT straight in the iPhone's operating system. Sam Altman himself showed up at Apple's headquarters for the announcement. Apple was behind in the AI race and partnered with OpenAI to use ChatGPT as an answer engine on the iPhone. But relations chilled once OpenAI decided to build hardware of its own, and Apple's revamped Siri this fall now runs on Google's Gemini instead. The partners were quietly becoming rivals, and Apple's complaint says that is exactly when the stealing started. Apple's lawsuit names Tang, OpenAI's chief hardware officer, who spent 24 years at Apple designing the iPhone and Apple Watch. Apple alleges Tang directed job candidates still working at Apple to bring, quote, actual parts to their OpenAI interviews. Those show-and-tell sessions, the complaint says, let his team pull even more confidential information out of Apple insiders. The requested materials allegedly included batteries, main logic boards, and systems in package. And Tan is only one of two former employees Apple names in the suit. The second defendant is Chang Liu, an electrical engineer Apple trusted with some of its most sensitive product work. Liu left for OpenAI earlier this year, but Apple says he never returned his company laptop. Worse, an authentication flaw still let him reach Apple's network storage. He allegedly messaged a former colleague, quote, LOL, I found out I can access the network storage, so funny, with network storage in brackets. Apple claims he then downloaded dozens of files on unreleased products, one collection topping more than 1,000 pages. And the reason behind all of it points straight at OpenAI's biggest bet yet. So why would OpenAI take the risk? Last year, it paid nearly $6.5 billion to buy I/O Products, the hardware startup co-founded by legendary Apple designer Jony. That deal turned a software company into a would-be device maker overnight. OpenAI has never said exactly what the gadget is, only that it wants a new way to interact with AI beyond traditional products and interfaces. Apple's suit calls that hardware business, quote, rotten to its core by its illegal reliance on misappropriated trade secrets. And that accusation lands at the worst possible moment for OpenAI. Here is why the timing stings. OpenAI is gearing up for what is expected to be a historic Wall Street IPO, and mounting legal fights are exactly the risk investors hate. OpenAI flatly denies everything, saying it has, quote, no interest in other companies' trade secrets. Apple brought 4 claims under the Federal Defend Trade Secrets Act and is seeking preliminary and permanent injunctions. None of it is proven yet, and a court still has to test every allegation. But if you are betting on any AI hardware partnership right now, this is the case to watch first. Two partners who once shared a stage are now trading complaints in federal court, and the winner may decide who builds the AI device in your pocket. Here's my read. This isn't just a fight over stolen files. It's the end of the illusion that software giants can stay pure digital players. OpenAI realized that to control the future, they have to build the physical gear, and they are willing to burn their most valuable bridges to do it. Stay patched.